Back with another episode of the James Madison Dukes Dynasty. And here we are in round 2 of the playoffs. The 14-0 Dukes, they will face off the 12-1 SMU. We'll go ahead and kick off.
I got a question for you. You on a date with some fire shit, right? She's saying, hold on. Nigga, your girl should be the first. I can't stand it.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. Premier Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Corbin Troop. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB. Let's get it going.
So we will start with the return.
For this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So James Madison's offense drives out there to win this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. As we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. We'll see how it plays out today.
Pass clock, second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This one's going to fall.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down. And it makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Toss play to the running back going left.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Dukes pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking for a getter, it's Jackson. Gets the first and still running. And they bring him down, but he reaches the 38. First down from there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. First down, looking to throw the football. Now over the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. I think we should reach the second and medium. On the shotgun now, it's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are that they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the stop. First and 10 off of 18.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Let's start behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring it down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Again moves the ball out near the 25. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. The 30. That's the 20. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option is really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. That's caught. Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but did well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming down.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on the pass. Right behind the quarterback line in Bristol. They'll try to run for the first down. That gain for a fresh set down, spot at the 48. The Dukes will line up on 1st and 10.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing they want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Buffalo goes in motion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback keeps the football. Doing a decent
On
game
that
there.
takes the read off the middle for a 6
Every
yard
single
hit.
time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep
running, what's the
pressure
threat?
on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Dukes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete.
Smith is going to get injured.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. It's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown. As they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
The Duke is trying to get 4 seconds more
So
than
the
the first
touchdown
quarter.
kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team knocks it down. Gained on that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but George hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Over the middle, it's Moore. He's hammered by the linebacker. A hit. Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the Mustangs will have to punt this one away. And the return brought down by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. They reached the end zone last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he runs out of bounds there. Terrible contact and take the loss.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. What I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The short hands. It's Ellis. They bring it down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Looks left and finds his target. Breaks into the clear. Crosses it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT team puts them in front by 7.
James Madison has the first lead
Got the
of the
momentum and
game.
scored that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
He throws a quick pass.
Second down play coming
2
up.
yards. To the second play.
Power pass on the jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they get the third down conversion.
Oh,
Down to the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down into that short completion.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back more reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
3-yard completion. This is third and
Not a
6.
first down. To the air, it's Sorsby. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see
The
that
big
from this
fourth
side.
and another
Brings up
punt.
fourth
This is
down.
now fourth
The
and 6.
Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. Throw to the running back in the front. Stop at the 36.
It's the first down for the Dukes.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And this is
It's
the
a
catch.
low to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Very tight coverage. It's in and the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down.
Trying to
It's
go
about
with the
trying
arm
to get this
punch.
offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes.
No PI? The winning was wide
Trying
open.
to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense will
I'm
be
gonna
back
stop
in
for the Dukes
excellent
defense.
field position. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Defense wraps him up
Fourth,
after the
third
catch.
and 2.
Just short of a first down. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. That one is
That was fourth incompletion.
right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to
Down
hold on to
fourth
that
and
football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Worked on RPO, throws it to the right. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Mustangs come to the line and set a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range. But he can't
And
make a
Jaden
mistake with
Crew
a sack.
another
That's
sack.
their second sack already in this game right
Second
now.
sack
And
of
this
the game.
offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch. Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Curtin's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now
Two
executing
defenses,
flawlessly,
yeah.
and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down at their end and got stopped. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down an explosive play through the air. As the ball breaks right at midfield, the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looks to the left for a quick throw.
He hit Collins for a first
A
down.
solid game. Ball spotted at the 25 now. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid gain on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Caught quickly. The defense all over his stop line at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a
But
1st
they
and
took
goal.
the first down and
And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. First and goal for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. No stopping him on that one.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
PAT makes it a 7-1 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And
The Dukes have a 21-14 lead.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Dukes will kick this away to begin the second half.
The Dukes kick it off to start the second half.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee it'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Finds his man, it's Singleton. Quick shoot to get free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
With the catch, it's Knight. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick shoot. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
The Mustangs with first and 10 here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass is caught. Pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So the call is on first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Couldn't find anybody. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He's got it right near the end zone.
There's great effort here by this defense to keep him short with the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Defense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time.
Another weapon.
That kind of execution on a long drive. That's why this team
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. On the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Nowhere to go.
The defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that previous play. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
4-yard gain from Boston.
Pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
There's on 6.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Banks the man. Tackled at the 4-4, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run in the previous play. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after
this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Did a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, he's throwing for him. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield and incomplete before Dillon stopped. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton.
He's not at the line.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side.
And multiple boots.
Great chance for their first interception here today. It's going to bring up fourth down. Mustangs will line up to boot it away. Punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped that fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. On first down, it's play action. Graham down the middle. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
There's a nice hole to throw in there.
He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They bring it down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first half of 17. And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. End zone ahead.
And Brian Jackson,
Madison. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level, open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense back out on the field now. Coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Over the middle, it's Moore.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Taken maybe the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's Sorsby. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark. Inches away. Quarterback still with the football. Set up for the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. One bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Offense out there for the first play of this this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Brian Johnson bulldozes down the field.
Finally, they make the tackle, but this
He's
defense
brought
is
down
reeling
to
after a
37
huge
and
explosive
bull.
play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
90 rushing yards
So
from Brian
quickly, with
Johnson.
one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. QB decides to keep it here. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Dukes. Not going to catch him that time.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-20.
Duke now has a 35-20 25-6 in the third quarter.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the shovel pass. And the defense swarms, not much in the game.
What double pass out again, 4 yards.
Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. Defense stops it short of the first and longer, and that's Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit.
It's now 4-4.
And the Mustangs will have to kick this away.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They've been tough to stop. So they keep it going. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Quick throw over.
And Barnett plays
And it's
the
intercepted. Nicely making it for him. Tackle made on the return. The takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Excellent field position here for the offense. It's right for a quick completion.
Nothing good there. That's the tackle. Now, 2nd and 5.
The Mustangs tussle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
That's brought down. He does have enough for the first down.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Graham behind the line. It's Singleton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
2nd and 5.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's out of bounds.
Getting the first down on the game.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first
And
down.
hold the block just long enough.
more. He runs that about. That's a big gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now second.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
To throw, it's Sorsby. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
What was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And Jay is good, yeah. That's when you
Here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, but just keep working that clock.
They'll run it from the gun. The Dukes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. First down here for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
He hit Smith Jr. for a big first down. The Duke keep it hot.
Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. First down, first set downs. We'll continue to work that clock.
And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain at time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Catch made on the right side. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with 1st and goal for the 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dukes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And if all is incomplete, a
It's
turnover
not
down. Big play for this defense.
catching.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Makes the catch. It's Cooper. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick spin on the run. The Mustangs are going to keep this drive low. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Like you can't after this fight.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Receiver makes the grab.
Even four.
After a short
Run the hurry up once again.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go.
And there's a fumble and then Jordan Thomas with the play of the game. Aaron Madison.
They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the offense will just take it.
And the Dukes get the escape. If they beat the SC left 35 points in the thriller, and this was
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
In fact, our entire offense has been pretty off. Kevin Cook only got about 100 passing yards. We're going to be able to get the deal this year. But it's 17 all, and it's starting to dawn on me that we no longer have a receiver that we can use strong. Losing Isaac to graduation really stinks. We do have a 96 speed receiver over on the side, though. That is why Sam is going to get into the end zone.
What a win for the Dukes.
What I've realized is Louisiana Tech still has their chance. It doesn't matter that Jose Hurt has thrown 3 interceptions in this game. It is far from
Barnett has now, as the Sun Belt single season
we
passing
might just mix in a little bit of a blitz, though, where and it's not like I was seeing any swing and pressure there. So I tried to bring it on this play, but they're in. This is why we face off against some of these teams, though, because
And as we come back next episode, it will be another playoff matchup.
instead we are still
Should be between Florida
and we're going to
State
get out of quickly, try and get out of that. We didn't really need to. We just saw